Thank you, Dr. Zimmerman. Board of Directors, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, to the class of 2012. Welcome. Yay. It is an honor to stand before such a talented and accomplished group of graduates to share just a few thoughts and to celebrate all you have accomplished. As I began thinking about the message I wanted to relay today, I stopped for a moment and I tried to remember what I had learned at my own commencement. Well, I thought and I thought and I thought a little longer. And not only could I not remember one key takeaway, I actually couldn't even remember who the speakers were, although I'm certain they were excellent. So my hope is that if I pass along just 3 pieces of advice, one is going to stick, and we might even be lucky, and you might remember that one by the time we hit the reception just a few minutes from now. So most importantly, my message to you today is to take risks. If there is one thing I tell every recent college graduate, it is to take risks, to make a difference, and don't expect that the road will be easy. You need to take the job that is challenging, where you will push yourself out of your comfort zone, and where you can realize big results. Take the job that when you think about it, it's a little scary, and you may not even be sure how actually you'll get it done. Now, I am not telling you to go out and go hog wild and take that craziest job out there or take that one that nobody else wants. What I mean is that in today's competitive environment, those that stand out, that go above and beyond, who do more with less, are always willing to take on the tough assignments, are the ones to get noticed, are given additional leadership responsibilities, and are the ones to get promoted. So take risks. Sometimes you're going to lose, but you will gain even more through the experience and what you learn about yourself. Second, do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. My second piece of advice is sometimes a bit tricky because it's around doing what's right. This is a phrase that people who've worked with me for a while understand as my motto. I will tell you now, at some point in your career, you will be asked to do something, to participate in something, or to put your name on something that you know to be wrong. That you either crosses the line as unethical or something that may help you get ahead in the short term, but could have long-term negative consequences. I have a very simple rule. If you are about to do something that if written on the billboard in your hometown, maybe in front of your mom and dad's house, that makes you a bit nervous, don't do it. Personally, there have been several times in my career when I've had to take a step back and choose to do the right thing. One example I will never forget was when I was asked to sign a document that contained financial results that I knew to be inaccurate. I chose not to sign, and although it was not received well at the time, I did not end up staying in that position long, and I left with my good name and knowing that I had done the right thing. I also recall a time as a young sales manager when I noticed that an individual was falsifying their travel claim. Thinking through how to handle, I very smartly held a team meeting. I stated that an individual had submitted inaccurate receipts, and I would like them to contact me directly by the following day to discuss how to resolve. What happened next still amazes me. When I returned to my home office that evening, I had a voicemail. I actually had 6 voicemails. And each was from someone fessing up to falsifying their travel claim. But the best part, of a 12-member team, 6 had turned themselves in, but not the one I actually caught. So I am telling you today, you will be asked or be given the opportunity to cheat, to break the rules, or to take advantage of the system. It is important to understand that this is very different than being creative and breaking the rules of innovation, thinking outside the box. Those are needed and will help you stand out from your peers. My advice is about making good decisions and doing the right thing for your team, key stakeholders, and for your family. Your name is valuable. Your reputation is something you build over time, and in today's connected world, it can be as valuable or more than your own education credentials. Protect your image, make good decisions, and surround yourself with people who you see as moral role models and ethical leaders. And last, and the theme of this year's graduation, most important, believe that you are all you need to make a difference. I think back on my life, and if I had listened to all the advice I was given, who knows where I'd be today. If I had chosen to listen to those that doubted me and let my own self-doubt creep into my thinking, I certainly would not have achieved as much. Now, there's going to be times when you doubt yourself, but the key is not to let it impact your thinking, your ability to take risks, and for it to paralyze you from leading. Stepping into my role this year as Kendall's president, I've had many days when I wondered if I really had what it took to get the job done. I've had nights sitting in my office, sometimes alone at 11 o'clock, questioning if I even knew what to do the following day. However, what I've learned over time is that I need to trust my experience, my instincts, my education, my training, and believe that I am prepared to lead. I can never stop believing in me, and you all can never stop believing in you, because the moment you do, the future is lost. Whether you've had people in the past tell you your dreams are too big or knowing that you will in the future, my advice is simple. Run from these people. Run from the people who tell you that you can't or that your goals are simply too much, and surround yourself by people who dream big, that support your efforts, who challenge the status quo, and who, no matter if you win or lose, will be there right by your side. Take their advice, learn from them, and never, never stop believing that you can take risks, make a difference, and that you can achieve all of it by doing the right thing, because it will indeed always be the right thing to do. You are prepared. You are a college graduate. Actually, even better, you're a Kendall College graduate. And you should never, never stop believing in what you will do, how far you will go, and the difference you will make.